Alright guys, welcome. Don't know if you can hear me or not. Alright, here we are. So this is Lord of the Craft. I'm actually watching a video because this is my recording and none of the recording actually happened of my voice, so here we are. But right now I just kind of joined in. This is the castle of Reza, which is in the Kingdom of Haints. The server's a RP server, so roleplay server, where everyone kind of roleplays in the game and outside of the game on their forums and Discord. And it's pretty fun experience if you're into that kind of thing. And yeah, so we're gonna go outside here. This is the town of Reza. Stereotypical, kind of just medieval, but very nice looking. All built by players in survival. So yeah. Now we're gonna take out that soul stone right here, which takes you back to the spawn. So what you're supposed to set your home with it. I'm not sure you're actually supposed to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. Been having some trouble loading in, just so I had to hit F3A, I believe, over and over again to get stuff loaded in. Sorry if I sound tired right now. It's kind of late, but I really wanted to make this video. So this is the Cloud Temple. Yeah, Cloud Temple's where you spawn. There's a whole bunch of instructions in the beginning. Quite a beautiful location, especially if you have shaders on. And running what's it? SUS PTGI, the not the latest version, but SUS PTGI, the RTX shader made by Sonic Ether. It's working pretty well on the graphics card. But yeah, so you come in here. There's a library. There's custom recipes that some players will need displayed here. And there's shops and stuff. You'll see that in a moment. But I've enjoyed it so far. This was a pretty nice place to walk through, but I immediately beelined. Oh, here we go, here we go. So you might want to walk back to that. Go back, go back, go back. Okay. So this is kind of like RuneScape, right? You got your bank and you got your auction house, which is just like the bank in RuneScape and the Grand Exchange in RuneScape. Works the same way, pretty basic. Tools and combat, organics, whatever you want. I was interested in building blocks. There we are. People selling it. Look at that. Get a 100, pay 100 coins or whatever they were called. Get like a stack of wool. It's pretty good for wool. It's probably hard to harvest in such a quantity unless you have a lot of sheep. And people can also make their own shops like you see right here. So, yeah. Nice little plugin. No mods. It's real nice. We're actually going to probably go take a look at this library real quick because I think it's one of the coolest things I've seen. If you've heard of that library database that they were making on that other Minecraft server, like I thought it was a little silly, a bit of a silly idea, but if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. But that's basically what this is on a smaller scale, specifically for the server. Yeah. Flip for attention. But yeah, so we're going to go down here probably through the academic section. Beautiful place. Love the design of the library. And we got all sorts of books. All sorts of books. Medical studies right here. Medicine and disease. I don't remember what was there. Cooking, yes. So, I mean, this is all RP. This is just for fun, obviously. None of the stuff you can actually do physically in Minecraft. But if RP is what's for you, then you'll love this. So, especially if you like reading. If you read through every book in Skyrim, you're probably going to want to read through every one of these. They get pretty detailed, or not so detailed, depending how much work people put in them. Legends, mythical creatures, and people all over here. So yeah, they got these. I wonder who St. Jimmy is. I want to learn more about St. Jimmy. That's quite a nice name. But we got stuff on here. What's next? What's next? I don't remember where I went next. I think I looked at this side. Yes, mortal beings. So they're gods and deities and stuff. They got all that, of course, because you need that for fantasy world. Every race needs it because they all believe different things. Just like in real life. And we got different types of animals. My favorite one here, of course, is, well, we'll get back to it. Let's see, exotic and unusual animals. But of course, chickens is what got my attention. Because the flightless avian. An actual guy wrote 21 pages in a Minecraft book that described basic chickens, and it impresses me beyond just beyond belief. It's great, but I didn't even read all that. Absolutely not. I'm not reading about chickens, but it was. I'm glad someone put the effort in. So yeah. Now where did we go next? Let's see. I'm not gonna even look at this. Okay, okay. Element of the mind. Harbinger tales. Here we go. Ores and minerals. That's a good one. It's important to know, actually. I want to know that. Maybe if I had to, like, forge my own sword or something like that, and know what minerals it's made out of. So we got a history section here. Now, this thing is vast. Mostly human, since there's mostly human factions on the server. But you don't have to be human. You can be elf. You can be orc. You can be dwarves. Anything from, Lord of the Rings-ish. That's what this is based on, after all. Most medieval fantasy is all based on that anyway. So, thank you, Tolkien. Thank you. And, yeah, let's take a look around. The Elvish history, Elvish literature as well, not to mention. It's not just history. Racism, on racism. So, yes, elves don't particularly, at least certain types of elves certainly don't like humans very much. And according to the lore, my friend read this out to me, they actually murdered entire civilizations just to settle down. But that's their lore. So, and we got the halflings, we got hobbits. Hobbits apparently have a settlement, basically I think called Brandywine or Brandybrook or something like that, like literally ripped out of the Shire. Which I mean that's all right. They're just having fun, and I mean you can't really think of a better name than that. You got dwarves, of course. Mountain dwarves, cave dwarves. Apparently there's a difference. And the monks, as you saw there, those are mainly technically monks are the admins on the server who help out, with new players and stuff and healing people and all that. That's why they're called monks. There's some interesting rules about when you die. You can either choose to die permanently as a character and make a new character, or you can respawn like most people do. And there's a 30-minute amnesia rule. So you don't know that you died, because if you admit that you died in character, you actually get permakilled. So you have to drop that character, especially if an admin notices that you did it, obviously. So, got modern relics. That's actually back to the lobby. I'm not sure what that means. And we have a fiction section, but it's a little too dark during this capture to actually see any of the names of the things, unfortunately. Far From Home, some nice names. There's Bandit, written by some Sudica person, I would assume. Someone from Sudica. Kind of an oceanic city. Not my home. My character's home is Haints and always will be. But can't read any of this in here. It's too dark. But I'm not turning the shaders off. It's because they look too good. Can't help it. Let's see, ruffling reflection. Something birdie about them birds. And then we got construction. So they always have space available when people want to donate new books. So it's really awesome. Quite a hive of just a huge amount of information right there. But now onward. Onward to flowers. We're not going to flowers. But there's a greenhouse. There's actually someone in here. They didn't talk to me. But as you can see, there's some sort of dark-skinned elf. I don't know who they are. But they didn't talk to me. That's fine. Not everyone RPs right away, just because it does take time. People have to sit down and type everything out that they want to say. And sometimes they even type in the actions. There's just a simple format to follow. But it gets fun and quite quick once you get used to it. So it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, looks like they have like a seasonal banner. Don't know what it'll look like. Maybe Easter time or what's the next holiday? 4th of July, maybe they'll have something. I don't know. That would be cool, actually. But yeah, Haints, humans, that's my home. And there's Cadron and a couple other settlements that are all human. There's elven settlements as well. But I'm probably still talking about my home in this part of the video. My character's like born to a poor fisherman and his wife on the northern shore of Haines. And ran away from home at an early age. Became the first mate of a trading captain and went on trading missions back and forth across the coast until they got attacked by pirates. That's the backstory. And then I end up on the shore again and somehow wander into this temple, and that's where I started. So with a little amnesia, of course, just to keep things, loose and easy to change if I ever had to. So yeah, Orin is probably the biggest human faction, maybe the biggest faction. Just like if you walk into their city, that your computer will lag for sure, no matter how good it is. I'm running an RTX 2080, running what else? A Ryzen 9 on this computer, and it still kills it. So I don't even know if I'll ever be able to cover it in a video properly, especially not with shaders. But why am I talking about Norland? Oh, Norland. Norland's like Vikings and stuff. They're like a lot of PvPers. At least that's what one guy told me. The Elven settlements, I know literally nothing about them. Orcs, I've met maybe one. He called me rude, which was funny for an orc, and walked away. And then, but dwarves I haven't run into, nor druids. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. All right. So, and we begin our journey. Begin the journey. There we go. So look at this beautiful spawn. Got these trees, and there's like some sort of magical energy flowing through them in the form of glass, colored glass. Very beautiful. Looks particularly good in this what's it? This is the texture pack bare bones that they use in like the Minecraft commercials. I don't know. I thought it just looks good, and especially with shaders, it kind of looks like a Minecraft commercial. So that's why I chose this combo for the stream. So yeah, just gonna keep on moving. It's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna zoom it up right here, but it's quite a walk to get all the way to Haynes. But there's a few sites on the way. Alright, so this is the crossroads. We're going right? No, we're actually gonna go, yeah, right. And that heads us off to Haynes once again. Welcome to Haynes. The Ruby Village. Now there was actually a war, apparently, that happened fairly recently between Haynes, well not Haynes, the main city Reza, and one of the other cities, which was Ruber Town or something like that. And because the Ruber Town was almost completely inactive at this point, the admins actually gave them permission to level the area with the roleplay excuse of it being a war. Because, I mean, what else to do? The people have left, might as well make use of the land. So, it's pretty neat. They actually have this kind of dynamic world that can change like that. Sad, of course, for all the people that left, but, I mean, sucks to be you. What are we going to do about it? Alright. And here we are. Look at that. So Reza's kind of just a medieval city. Haynes itself is like a mix of technically Russian, German, and British/Scottish culture. So that's why you get this pretty, standard looking medieval style. Here we got let's see, they have a king. I forget his name, Sigismund or something like that, Sigismund II. And they got, obviously, second in command, the marshal, I believe. and you can talk to them. Most of the people who come here, first thing they generally do, I've been told, is join the army because that's one of the easiest things you can do. But it's fun from what I understand. But I'm not much into Minecraft PvP, so I enjoy kind of more building and stuff. So I'm looking for more of a different route. Got all sorts of places and places you can rent, shops you can have, shops that people already own. They're selling materials in there, and you can see there's a lighting glitch. Maybe the next update of the. Maybe I should go get the next update of the shader. That's right. Look at that bee. It's like, I don't know what that is. Pumpkin pie. Hell yeah. Filling a steak. Vegetarian option, of course. Great shop. Come back again. Got the town square up ahead of us. There's an NPC. You can find these players place these down. You have to get like permissions or something to do it. But I think that's the that might be the banner of the king. It is called a White Cross Company though, so it might be its own thing. So I guess the king has yellow and black as his symbol. So that's his colors. Oh, let's check out this tavern real quick because I really like it. It's just really cozy. Like I actually came in here while I was actually playing normally when it was raining because I had my character like, he's like, oh, it's raining. I hate the rain. Let's get out of the rain. So like actually use the Minecraft mechanic as kind of a story progression. Go on seats. You just right click on them with your bare hands and you can sit down. Just a lot of servers have this plugin, but I just like that you can click instead of typing /sit all the time. It's pretty nice. It's an actual bar. If there was somebody actually sitting here, he might actually sell me a drink, but no one's here because it is the middle of the night. Yeah. Sad they don't have vodka in a place that's supposed to call itself part Russian culture, you know? My character's particularly fond of vodka. What was my character's name? Pyotr Yolkinov. That's his name. And that's the correct way to pronounce it, I believe, too. So, what do we got? Top of it, there's it's a fully fledged tavern right here. They even got little places to sleep over on the side, I guess, if you wanted to rent a place. But considering the lack of tavern keepers, innkeepers, I doubt that ever happens. People enjoy more like wandering or trading or fighting most of the time, so being a tavern keeper is a rare occasion. Let's go downstairs like a normal person, because if I jump down there, well, technically I'd be breaking my leg, and that'd be a problem. So gotta treat this like it's a real place. There's a fighting pit, unusual, but pretty cool. One thing I really like is the shader where you walk outside, it's really bright, and then it, just like real life, if your eyes are adjusting to the light. It's really cool. Yeah, there's alleyways, so much stuff to explore. We could do that all today, but I'm gonna make this short, so another library, probably not as good as the one in Spawn, but Let's see here. Here's the palace, so to speak. This is where most people gather generally, in Reza at least. Hainsmen, as they call them. Quite a nice little place, cozy, I must say. Here's the butler, I forget his name. Still can't remember his name. Oh, there we go. It's Mr. Cannibal, but his name's Ruben in this case. Previa, I'm Ruben, the head butler in the palace. Please do let me know if I can be of any assistance. He does insist that he has a British accent. I've talked to this guy. So this guy, he has an NPC of himself standing there, and he pings himself with his Discord if you wanted to actually talk to him and have any questions or anything. And I was just talking to him earlier. His character was there. He looks exactly the same. So it's pretty cool. And here we are. And this is actually where we started. So yeah, and here's a map of the general Haynes area. We got Reza where we are right now. A couple of different places. Some of them sound Russian, some of them sound German, some of them don't sound like anything at all. So, Hanseri Ruska. That is technically the formal name of Haynes. It got shortened down. So, there's Ruben. Doesn't really exist anymore. Kortstadt. German. Ostrov. Russian for sure. And a couple other places. There is a sounds kind of Russian, but not necessarily. So yeah, and look at that. Technically, none of that probably exists anymore. Okay, and then that must be Helena, yes. You walk in there, it's a lag machine. But it is beautiful. Owensburg, never been there. Okay. But yeah, look how big this is. There's a northern area with a lot of ice in it. There's the, let's see, kitchen. Let's look at the kitchen. So dark in here. Shaders, but what the hell? I could probably turn the lights up. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do next time. But, not right now. Get drinks. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, of course, the chef has to take care of his goods. He's not here right now. Why would he leave anything unlocked? I have met the chef, though. He's got a big red nose. He's wearing a chef's uniform. But yeah. And then here is the throne, which I decided to skim right by. But yeah. Yeah, you can actually get up there with a little glitch with the boats, but normally you wouldn't. They have the rulers here sometimes, but no one really cares if you sit on the throne. It's fine. But yeah, it's been great. I'll probably do another video sometime. We'll see. But maybe I'll get used to this, maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.